Hello, how's it going? Hopefully, you've enjoyed a few days of just sort of relaxing and singing some other things, and figured you must be missing all of your daily warm ups with me. I know it's your favorite part of the day, but wanted to give you a few warm ups here. We'll do them sort of every other day, give you some things to continue to stretch out your voice and work through some things as you go along. So, want to talk to you just a little bit about sort of what the process is that I always use. This is something that I, like most of my warm ups, are things that I've stolen from other people because that's what you do when you're teaching those kinds of things. So our process is sort of very steady all the way through. So it goes body first. So that's why we always start with some kind of stretching. So let's do a little stretching together. Just stretch up a little bit. Oh, reach up a little higher with one hand than the other. Just like that. Roll your shoulders. Rolling forward. I hope you're really doing this with me. Otherwise, this is really silly of me doing this. Give yourself a hug. Self-love is important. Oh, good. Take your hand, put it here, and just gonna stretch your neck a little bit. Think about your free hand as being the one that's a little heavier. Good, and switch. And switch again. And switch. Good, then you just sort of gently roll your head around. Be careful, don't go too far back. Just go nice and slow. And then go the other way. And look to your right, and your left, and your right, and your left. Now look up gently, but let your jaw hang open. And look down. And up. And down. Good. Pat an arm. Like all your blood flowing in your other arm. Legs, wake them all up. Wake up your whole body. Look up your face a little bit. Oh, man. Good. Just check in with your alignments there. So again, remembering sort of our points of alignment this way. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you're sort of feeling as you go along for your points of alignment starts at the bottom. So it's your ankles, just making sure. So go ahead and roll your ankles around a little bit in both ankles. Good, so nice steady there. Again, as a reminder, most people like them either even or maybe one slightly ahead of the other, but they should be about shoulder width apart. So your ankles, and then the next point of alignment is your knees. So just check in with those, do a little bending of your knees there. Don't want to lock them. Good. And then your hips, which don't lie. And you can switch them around, stretch them out a little bit. My brother's laughing at me because I made a Shakira reference for this. Fine. Shakira is awesome. Then your core is your next point of alignment there. So just want to make sure that that sits right in the center from the place of power. Pull your shoulders up, drop them right there. That's where they lay. And then your head, again, sits on top like you're a bobblehead, not like you're a Halloween skeleton, not like you're, I don't know, a turtle trying to escape things, but just right in the center, there's your bobblehead. Good. So after you check in with your alignment, so that's the first thing, is to make sure that your body is ready then for what it is we're going to do. And hopefully you're stretching and doing these things every day anyway. There's some great stuff from your phys ed teachers about things that they're doing every day, so be sure to check those out. So then the next thing is your breathing. So just check in with our breathing. So just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good, and just keep everything nice and loose. So let's just do, if we can do a little bit of this 4 behind thing. This will actually work via video because I can't obviously hear you, but you'll be able to back up 4 to me. So if I go for 4 things, you'll do 4 things. And so this combines a little bit of body with a little bit of breath. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, your turn. Shh. Good job. That's sometimes tough to do, but it combines a little bit of both of those things. Let's do just a little bit more breathing here, just activating all of our breathing apparatus. And remember, when you're doing these breathing exercises and when you're breathing for singing in general, if you're watching your shoulders come up, that's not where we want that. We want that breath to be nice and low and relaxed. So we're just going to do a little hissing of row, row, row your boat. So do that with me. Ready? And go again. Now piano. Now forte. Now do a crescendo. The opposite. Good, nicely done. So then we go to what we call phonation, and this is just basically getting your voice moving from speaking sounds to singing sounds, which are a little bit different, uses your vocal cords just a little bit differently, and just connects it a little bit more. So I'm going to turn on my handy dandy keyboard here that I've got at home. And we're going to do just a little bit of phonating here together. Lovely electronic keyboard sounds at home here. So we're just going to do a little humming. We'll just do. Ready? One more. Good. And remember, as you're starting to get your voice warmed up, you're going to be really gentle. Make sure you got lots of space on the inside, even when you're humming that way. Good. Let's go back up here a little bit and do a little bit more. We're going to do ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. So ni and then vu with a V. Listen to it again. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. We're going to go up a little bit. Ready? And ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni, vu, ni. Very good. Sorry for the keyboard. So you'll notice that as we start to warm up, we just start in sort of a smaller part of your range, and then as we get more warmed up, we stretch into larger parts of your range. So we've done a little bit of phonation now, moving us from speaking into singing. So now we start to work on playing with our placement, and this is just about sort of where the sound sits in our heads. And just trying to be able to access some things that we don't normally do when we're speaking. So if you can bubble, that one, sort of a lip trill. You can also, which is your tongue roll, or if you can't do either one of those, and there's some genetics involved there, you can zzz, you can sing everything on a Z sound, and that does basically the same thing for you. So optimal is the, and then you can, or you can zzz, these exercises. So we're just going to do nice and sliding in between there on that bubble. Ready? nicely done. So then we're going to head back up again and do some more placement kinds of things. So this is mini, 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 me. And you want this to be really bright and forward, so much more than what you would normally do when you're singing. But just want it to be really right up in your nose as you're doing this. Try mini, 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 me. Yeah, and you can make that gross face just like I am. Ready? Here you go. Mini, 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 me. 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 One more. Mini, 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 me. Good job. So we played a little bit with placements there. So now we go to sort of stretching out our range a little bit more and what we call flexibility. So this is being able to move between notes a little faster. So we're going to do a couple of these. So this one, we're going to start here and head down. This is fa, 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 fa. And those of you that have done this with me before, you'll know that at the end, there's a little bit of a takeoff that goes along with it. So you get fa, 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 with just a relaxed sort of hand clap at the end of that. And the idea is that you keep all of that nice and relaxed, almost like you have Novocaine in your mouth. Fa, 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 really relaxed all through your jaw. And we want to just sort of start to move up our flexibility here. So head it down. Let's try it together. Ready? And fa, 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 fa. 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 And as a reminder, if you breathe through whatever space you're going to sing, so like for that one, it's ah. If you start breathing in that space, you'll actually have a little bit easier time with that. Good. So let's do this one that'll stretch our range out even more, so it's a little bit longer. See, ah, and the idea is to sort of really release that ah when you get to it. So don't let it be see, ah, or zee, ah. No, those are red outs. So what you want to think about is sending it out in front of you, almost like you're throwing a frisbee. Zee, ah, and just really get that right out in front of you. Try it. Just release it. Ready? And zee, ah, zee, ah, zee, ah, zee, ah, zee, ah, zee, ah. See, oh, see, oh, see, oh, see, oh, see, oh, see, oh. One more. See, oh. Good. Then we'll do a little sighing, echoing. Woo! Woo! Zzz. Oh, yeah, 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 oh, hello, 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 oh. Good, and those sirens just sort of get all of your voice to sort of relax after all the workout it was doing. For my high school chorale students, if you'll go ahead and sing an A for us there. Let's check it and see. Yeah, probably pretty close there. For our middle school students, you could start to learn that too. It's just called tonal memory. Just gives us a reference point for being able to sort of figure out where notes are in our range and those kinds of things. So when you get to the high school level, we have you start singing an A, which just gives you a reference point for that to be able to keep going. So now let's do a little bit of stuff that wakes up your brain. So let's go to major scale, hand sign, solfege, it's all in. Let's do it together. So we'll do it in quarter notes, up and down. Here we go. Ready? And do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. And however often you need to breathe as you hear me is what you need to do. Pretty good. So then let's do our what we call our additive scale. This is the faster one. Do, re, mi, re, do. So we're adding one as we go along, but we're doing it a little bit faster here. So just try singing it first, and then we'll add some more fun brain things. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So it gets you to the end, and then try from the top. 2, ready. Do, ti, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. My mother's over here taking pictures of me. I'm at home with my brother and my mom. Hope you're at home with fun people too. Fun people. No, they're pretty awesome.
Wow, thanks.
I know. It's how it goes. Yeah. And you should make them sing with you. We're going to do some singing together here as we go along too. Okay, good. So now take that additive scale and we're going to add some sort of fun, silly things to it. So every time you sing me, you're going to clap. And every time you sing la, you're going to snap. You're going to still sing them. We're not leaving them out this time. But you're going to, so clap on me every time you sing me, and snap on la every time you sing la. I'll help you as we go along. Maybe. See if I can get it too. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. There you go. So then start from the top, same thing. Still snapping on la, still clapping on me. Try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, ti, la, ti, ti, la, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, fa, so, la, ti, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Hopefully you made it. I barely made it, but we made it together. It's pretty good. So just fun things to get your brain woken up there. So the other thing that we're going to do for warm-ups here as we go along is just teach you some rounds. Seems like kind of an elementary school thing to do, but these are really great, especially just to keep your voice going. And they're things that we can actually do this way. Sorry, I have to start every time, but you can jump in there with me as we go along. So this is one called Bella Mama, and it's from Cameroon, actually, which is an African nation, western part of Africa, right on the coast. And so this translates to call mama, and that's just the words the whole time through. It's just Bella Mama, oh, hi, Ma. Yeah. But it's moved sort of around, moved from Cameroon, moved over to New Guinea, but comes from sort of a really cool part of the world. There's a lot of really great music from that we don't always hear about. But this is a really nice one. So I'm going to teach it to you in phrases. So the first phrase is, Bella Mama, oh. Try it. Ready, go. Bella Mama, oh. Good. Then the next phrase is, Bella Mama, oh. Try it. Bella Mama, oh. Then my turn again. Bella Mama, Your turn. Try it. Ready, go. Bella Mama, And then the last phrase is, Bella Mama, oh. So listening to try that last phrase. Ready, go. Bella Mama, oh. So basically the first phrase and the last phrase are the same, but the middle two are a little different. So listen to a little bit longer phrases and then try it with me. Bella Mama, oh. Bella Mama, oh. Your turn. Try those two phrases together. Ready, go. Bella Mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama. Then the second half. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama. Oh, try it. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama. Oh. So let's try the whole thing together. I'll sing it for you once and then you sing it with me. Here we go. Bella mama, bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, oh. Let's try the whole thing together. Here we go. Ready? Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, oh. So this one's kind of cool. You can start it in a couple of different places. So you can start it either right on the the half of the second phrase. So bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella. So you can start like every measure. You can also spread it out and do it every 2 measures. Bella mama, oh. Then the next group starts. Bella mama, oh. So you can do it either way. I'm going to sing it through. I'm going to go 3 times through. So you pick, you can either, if you want a little bit of a challenge, you can jump in on the quick phrase, or if you want to try sort of the easier, more moderate skill there, and you can always go back and try it again. Then start a little bit later in there, and I'll show you where those are as we go through. So let's try it together. We're going to go 3 times through. This is Bella Mama. Here we go. Bella Mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, oh. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, oh. Yeah, good job. Hopefully we made it together there. So I hope you're continuing to find ways to sing. Don't forget about your assignment this week if you haven't done it already. It's to watch some kind of a live performance, whether it's on YouTube or any of the other resources that I put up, and answer some questions about what it was that you watched. I'm really enjoying getting to see all of the things that you're watching and getting to know as you go along here. So watch out for a new assignment to come next week, and we'll start to do a little bit more of interactive kinds of things where we'll do some Google Hangouts or some Zoom sessions and things that we can do a little actual live chatting together. I miss you guys. I hope everything's going well for you. Please reach out and let me know if you need anything, and hopefully we'll get to sing together again soon. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.